Top of the morning to you, ladies. Today we are about to play Disco Elysium. This is a game that seemed interesting. I think that it could be nice to play. I just started um a barely new game just to look if everything was running nicely, and I think it does. So let's start a new game. I'm not pretty sure how this works, how these works. There's four options: thinker, sensitive, physical, create your own. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. We can see their stats here. Well, I think the most balanced might be thinker. Actually, I relate to a, to a more thinker play style. So let's continue with it. The Furies are at home in the mirror is in their address. Begin.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non existent.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great. Give me some more. What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love.
Something.
Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Alon's E. Never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to silence, please. That option looks pretty funny, so maybe
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
It is better to choose it. Do you want me to upgrade that into a one-way trip, sir? Sir? Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of
The
death.
song of death is
Death.
sweet and endless.
Death.
But what is this?
The song of death.
Somewhere in the soul, floated man meet around you. Like a
Wait,
fly to the
sorry.
ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help, someone. Cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this their own mouth? Does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow you know what it is. A corpus kinema, motor carriage. Open your eyes. That was a pretty strange hangover. So let's walk around. Let's see what's in here. This magnum size bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while a song was playing. What's in the bathtub? You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. We can take the tape and place it here. Can we place it in the machine? There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Etinis single, smallest church in St. Saints, must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. You must value privacy. The door has been locked from the inside, from the outside. Ceiling fan. This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Let's grab it. Ceiling fan. savoir faire. You swoop up the catch and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hands is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. Ceiling fan. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Bring it on. Damage health. Pain threshold. Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good. Leave. Let's walk away. Maybe we need to take clothes and put them on. Now we can leave the place. Perception hearing. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare cut pants. Fish them out. It says whirling in racks on the aluminum keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. Encyclopedia. Challenging. Success. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast frequented by dock workers. Whirling in Rags. That's a strange name. Let's walk away. We can leave the room. La Barbat. 26 centigrade. Arid. We can look around. There's something on the table. Bradford, 50 centigrade. Dull. Money gained. We can talk to
Hello,
her.
Officer.
Hello, officer. Let's look around. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Step. Let's talk to her.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Perception sight. Easy success. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can be more than 28. Officer, am I military personnel? Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know you. I'm a businessman. Chief executive officer, right? Then why
Because you're a
did you
police
call me
officer,
officer?
sir.
She pulls on her cigarette. Cigarette. Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
So we met her before. This is not the first time that we meet. So let's talk to
You've
her.
been here for 3 days. On
3 days.
official police business, no less.
What business is that?
Couldn't say. In
Is
truth,
that-
so
is
far,
that-
mostly drinking.
Logic. You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something. I might not Suggestion? Challenging 12. Try the expression on her. Let her know you wonder physically. I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a corpus kinema is, how I know what one sounds like. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? I want to ask her really badly first, then choosing a challenging suggestion. Could it be because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizeless. Wait a minute. She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired. Her beauty wearing faster than it ought to do at her age. I might not know where I am or who I am. Well, let's do this suggestion. Perception side. Check failure. The words have already left your mouth. I want to have fuck with you. She erupts in laughter, although that fatigue swept from her face. What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. No, you see? Not what you said. You said, but she's unable to finish, consumed with laughter. Come on, man. Pretty please. One more time. I said I want to have fuck with you. Find someone else to laugh at. God damn right you did. You crazy asshole. You. She wipes the tears from her eyes. What kind of cop are you? I'm a cop of the apocalypse. Superstar cop. I can no longer deny it. I'm sorry. I don't know why I say that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. Let's be honest. Okay, sir. Sir, I have to ask. Do you really not remember? Just like that? She tries to think of a likelier explanation, but fails. You drank so much you lost your memory? I don't think there's any more to it. I'm a joke of a cop, or I joked about being one, and I drank too much. I'm also old. Well, that's not very flattering from us to say. No, there is a massive otherworldly mystery afoot here, and I am the center of it. It's obvious. Someone did me over. I got fucked bad. About the two other questions, I'm not sure, so maybe I should be replying with the first one. I'm sorry. She extinguishes her cigarette. I'm gonna suck you for you later when you have to interrogate me. She walks away. And for the record, no, I didn't do it. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. I'm still smoking. Let's look around. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trump Le Monde. Maybe walking downstairs, stairs, walking downstairs. This place looks nice. We're in a hotel, maybe. Let's look around. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke. Mike just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Inland Empire. You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal sized. My soul is puny. My soul cubic content is obscured by the hangover. I think that something arrogant to say might be all the other options, so maybe modest. Exactly, it's measured, level, heated, and it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people. What should I sing when it comes to it? You should sing the sad small charge song from the tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Of course, they really get a gouge on my soul with that one. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the crowd going. I don't know, maybe let's choose something happy. No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. Task gain, sing karaoke. New task, sing karaoke. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. What should I sing when it comes to it? Well, this is the same conversation. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy. Finish thought. Go around. What's this? The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising up to the surface. The menu has been wiped clean, although the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday menu. Today starts. I cannot click again, so I have to read aloud quickly. Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red person. A sign reads Mess Hall reserved for union members. Doors open 16 o'clock. What's this? This Royal Pinball machine is unplugged. Can we talk to this woman?
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptologist's wife. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting. She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. He's talking about she's talking about him. Bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is taping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. Continue. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. Perception. Succeed, medium 10. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer. Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
His grip is firm. You realize he's waiting for your name. I don't really have a name. I don't really know my name. Conceptualization, medium, high. Invent a name for yourself. I wanna be honest, but I don't know if people are going to freak out about it. Because saying that we don't have a name, it's actually pretty strange. So maybe we should invent a name. Let's do it. Oh, check failure. Conceptualization. Raphael Ambrosius Costo. Medium 11. Your total 8. Conceptualization 5. Dice 1 plus 3 plus 2 equals 3. 3. It's so cool. It's very cool. But won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that? It's very, very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Costo. That could be nice, but no, you won't. Raphael Ambrosius Costo is one classy name, and you're one classy cop. Say it.
Yes.
All right.
Well.
He doesn't even process what you just said. Just moves on. Drama. Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intra-departmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
It looks like we had a little spelling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days. But you have been otherwise occupied. You mean that guy? Not toward the man behind the counter. I totally talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else. No, I haven't.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Maybe.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews? I have. Yes, I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you
Teeny.
removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body? I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, yeah, no, completely.
Mm-hmm.
He's not too talkative.
So, the body is still in the tree,
Teeny.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure if I'm from the police? I can't remember anything. What we're supposed to do again? Let's get going then. Move on. Tasking, interview cafeteria manager. New task, interview cafeteria manager. New task, inspect victim's body. After you, officer. Officer, if you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge? Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pocket. You mean you don't have a badge? It wasn't on me when I woke up. I have my badge. I'm a policeman. And I have my badge. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a short wave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence. Tutorial agent. Lieutenant Katsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him. We should go outside. Summer door closed for the winter. Let's get out. The theme on that pinball machine is a standard realist theme used on everything from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes. What are its hallmarks? Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals, basically. Imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it. Wait, where do I get such a crown? The idea of a king and a century gone is pretty fascinating. I'd rather know more about the word today. The sentiment is called anticentennial nostalgia. Pinning for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years. Let's go outside. Looks like here's someone, a worker. Hey, how's it going?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
The young woman looks up at you. You sound surprised. I have some questions for you.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you. She has a pretty strong accent, and we can now realize that there's many people with different ethnicities here, like Katsuragi and this woman. We didn't have I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions. Directions. Who are you exactly? Of course, where to? I'm looking for a dead body. Oh, that. She points north. That's right here in the yard. Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air. Thanks. That's all for now. What is the east? What is the south? What is the west? What is up in the north? There's a pier, the campsite, apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. Really. I think that must be enough for now. We can leave. No problem. She nods, brushing a fleck of soil off her cheek. Of course, I won't hold you back. She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glow. If there's a corpse interfacing, if there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy. One more thing, can I borrow your gloves? Sure. Keep them. I have another pair. She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible anions. Thank you. We can go to the north. She said there's a pier up here. A pier. There's a pier. So let's go to the north. This looked like an apocalyptical kind of city. I hear some eagles. I'm not sure what's the north in this city, but maybe butter sign down. Can we go down? Not sure what she refers to the north. But if I can hear eagles around, maybe I'm not too maybe I'm close. Wouldn't even pick it up if my heart wasn't in it. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Better mouth your watch round me, boy. That's an interesting sentence. We can hear the seagulls. We are in the beach. But I don't see the pier. Maybe it's this pier. We should go and go downstairs. around the pier. She was talking about a dead body on a tree. So here's not what we are looking for. We should look it up in other place. I remember from the trailer, I think, that it was a pretty big tree. Let us through. You have no idea how bad I need this. It looks like here's some kind of meeting. Or strike. But here's not that body. Here's not the dead body. Where could it be? We just... an ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. What's in here? A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. We already looked this place around. Maybe that's actually where we should go. There's not too many options other than that. So let's go to the north. I have no way to go to other place. It says GRIH. We can all work together. How about some work? The lorries probably store fuel here. Now they store booze. Well, this place is new. I think that we saw the other way. Around, but here's not a tree that could be close. Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. We can't go that place. A bold slogan. Humanox covers the truck. Can we click this? Foreign car. Keep in a good condition. Foreign car. You're tucking food out of the mouths. I came the way. Can we talk to any of these guys? The Greater Rebancho Industrial Harbor. We can go upstairs, but I think there's nothing important in here. There's nothing important here to continue. Let's talk to her again.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
I'm a little confused. We need directions. Where the corpse is. She points north in the yard, right through the hole in the fence. The hole in the fence. Hole in the fence. What's this? Tombstone. Horseback Monument. An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing towards the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous rows and rows. Who is this? A silver plaque on a statue pedestal reads, I am Felipe III, the Third, the squanderer, the greatest of the Philippine kings of Rebecca, son of Felipe the Second, the opulent, father of Felipe IV, the insane. As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king chess piece. What indentations? What do I see? What did the king? What does this king do? What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. A week ago? How you know what this guy did many centuries ago? High above you, the king stands triumphantly, oblivious to your memory trouble. What indentations? What do I see? Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass. Cuirass. Around where the heart is a bullet. Let's continue. Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting. Visual calculus. Lieutenant, has someone shot the king? Okay. He cleans his glasses before looking up. I can't see it. I can't see it, but I'll take your word for it. What do you think? Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution, but the statue is recently renovated. So maybe a joke, target practice, or political statement. Just a practical joke. A target practice. Political, it's a king and he's shot. None of the above. Maybe it is connected to the murder. Yes, a practical joke. Gained experience. Why not? He shrugs. What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them. Sometimes at King's, he takes a note in his notebook. The king stands high above you, serving the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings. Leave. So she said, the gardener said that it was the tree was In the north, close to a hole in the fence, hot air rises up from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Comforting. Through the fence. But where's that fence? What's this? We can go in? It looks like an antique store. Mostly military wear, with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is wiring away. Welcome to the pawn shop. Oh, it's a pawn shop. We can look this up. Check this out. Maybe not. Let's walk away. Waterlogged out of order until Wednesday 7:15. Who's this
Good
guy?
morning to you, officers.
Man on waterlock. A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the corner between them. First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock? Do you know what causes this wreckage?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
Alright. We continue. From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt. Oh yeah, it's right there. In gray overalls, waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Very good stuff.
Anything I
can do for you, officer?
You, officer. The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused this breakage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
Well,
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest
May I
of the
have
coast is
some?
closed off till then.
can I have some of the salami? Pointing at his foot. Sure thing. He cuts off a slice of salami. Healed. It is salty. It is savory. It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty. Want some too, officer? He turns to the lieutenant. Why not? The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Do you know what's further down the coast? Well, there's a fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much used to the congregation though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. He thinks for a moment. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out. Rinse. Right, bye. So here's not interesting things to see. We can go now and try to look around. Maybe go again to the beach because I don't know. Where should I go? We've already talked to him, so there's no use on talking again with him. Maybe going around. I remember from the trailer that it was a place like this.
Yes.
Tell me about this case. What do you want to know? Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Maybe you can tell me now what you do now to help me narrow it down a bit. I know literally nothing about it, only what you told me before. Do you want me to brief you? Brief? Yes, that sounds good. 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. Hanged. Anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rex hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During the time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the dead as part of this dispute. Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was? Who was the caller? A security guard on worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez. Of course, we need to find out the truth. Who was the caller? To find him on her is on of our task here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller, age, nor sex. Why hide themselves? There is a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what seem as union matters. The dock workers union is the fact police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. Hold on. The RCM is, of course, yes, I understood everything now. Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer. That's us. The Rebel Citizens Militia. We're the police in the city. The RCM or the Rebel Citizens Militia is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Rebel. The RCM operates with a legal twilight, yet its authority is really questioned. It's super useful to know this. Of course, yes, I understand everything now. Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer. Secret task complete. Ask him to tell you about the case. That's right. Can we go over the preliminary info again? Would you say this is a mysterious case? If we're from different precincts, why are one of on the same case? Actually, I have all I need for now. The lieutenant considers your question a moment. before answering. No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. Why not? That's all I need to know. Oh, I clicked the the reply that I didn't want. The lieutenant adjusts his collar. It doesn't look like he wants the case to be more mysterious. Can we go over the preliminary info? Actually, I have all I need for now. Good. The lieutenant nods. Tell me about the case again. I think I want to talk about you. Nothing. Leave. That's interesting. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Here's a woman right here selling food, I think. Probably. Okay, let's look around. Oh, here's the woman that we just asked. So let's see what's in here. What's here? Here's a tree. The ad reads broken window. Tips has windows. What's this? Splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Nothing I can do. I'm the job for every man. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, different in your approach. Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair, and the tools. Repair. What's here? The belly of this boat shines like it was recently paint. Docking reserved for residents of your room, the same Gisling. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life. Maybe. Can we talk to her? Maybe not. Roundabout north. Oh, so the north is down this way. Here's some money. Real. Cape Side at Martinez Pier. The woman said that it was the pier where the body was. Maybe I'm confused. Oh,
Life
Gaston Martin. Life?
doesn't need to be a struggle.
He covers his mouth to hide a burp.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk
He nods to
Angry
his
Hog
partner.
Honey first.
So let's talk to him.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
Honey, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
This one's still chewing on his
I'm
sandwich.
trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Alright. Physical instrument. These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime. Grab the ball and show them how it's done. Better
See?
sever them first.
Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
The man throws a metal ball toward a smaller wooden ball in the sand, missing it by a meter. Could the objective of the game be to throw the metal ball so it lands by the wooden ball?
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
He tries to measure the throw.
I hope you pass out from it. You goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Standing tall and proud, he looks at his partner with disgust, trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Measuring this must be the old age game of Pentaque. Sush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You're letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already. Wait, what team? Does it matter what team? Pick up a team, any team. The blue team. You're letting them down. Get in the game and throw the goddamn ball. I'm an head coach. Eyes on the ball. Dinky winky.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnaud. And my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin.
Gaston.
How can we help you?
The man in the uniform stands before you tall and proud. Do you know anything about the man hanging in the backyard of whirling racks? Unfortunately, I don't. He shrugs. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely. And most of the locals in Martinez, the union is law. So can you really blame them? But you don't have a problem with cops. Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics. What about policewoman? So again, you don't know anything. I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties. Not to mention keeping the station tidy and the men fed and happy. I try to avoid voicing opinions on controversial matters. Let's just drop it. I know the kind, he says with a frown. Gaston here is the same. Weather vane, never stood up for anything in his life either. Oh, Renee. He smiles wide and friendly. If you only knew life beyond confrontations, conflict, and extremities. Thank you for your time. I saw the statue of Philippi the third near the roundabout. Ah, yes, King Philippi the third, on his teeth. A reminder of what Rabicol once was. Oh, surely. He smiles as if reliving a pleasant memory. At the mercy of a cocaine snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold. A superpower feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king, someone who knows how to rule. How to rule. How should a true king rule? What was that about cocaine? Let's talk about something else. Oh, old Philippi was a big fan of the purple nose candy. The nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. He chuckles his eccentricity in borderline legendary. You can even take responsibility for yourself. You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of the ruler? He asked, obviously annoyed. That's why the Philippine kings use cocaine for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum. Rabicol's finest years, he seems to grow taller, brimming with pride about the past. Of course, the lieutenant marks dryly. Clarity of vision, awareness. Philip III was even brought into this world with help of cocaine. The court medic administered a dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms. He's just making excuses for the king habits, isn't he? Such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need one too. Thanks for clearing that up. I have some other questions now. Seems like irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't even operate heavy machinery, much less rural countries. From what I've seen of the officer of the RCM, he begins looking you over, then stops himself. But I don't want to get into a debate about drug policies. How should a true king rule? What was that about a cocaine? Let's talk about something else. Thank you for your time. So the man said that the body was on the backyard of the whirling whirling thing here. The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. The hanged man. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seems uneven through your clenched nostrils. God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Active decay. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging. He's about to blow. The cop gonna blow. Colonel. Endurance. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. Let it out. Holy moly. You just throw up. You feel a great force wringing you from the stomach. Your body curves and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. Stings. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of skish kebab. God. It's okay, happens to everyone. The lieutenant hands to you his white handkerchief. Keep it. Thanks. The hangover is clearly making this worse. For you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. You think ammonia would help? If you can handle the headache, he nods. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverian odor. But not you. Okay, where do we get ammonia from? There's fried tea nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, he points to the greenhouse. Fried tea nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have. Inspect victim body. There's a greenhouse here and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling and rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell. Pretty clever. Maybe we cannot inspect it. We cannot inspect the body, right? Here could be someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. The litter for kids, it wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. We should go with the gardener. I think, to get that
It's raining again.
thing.
It was clear just an hour ago.
Ammonia. Sure, I'm done with it. She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you. Continue. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. I have to run. I have to run. I have to run. I have to run. Let's go again. Let's give it another try. So let's let go of your nose without throwing up. Item lost. Ampoule of ammonia. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You managed to keep it in it once. So we throw up again. The ammonia didn't work. The ammonia didn't help at all. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore. Nor does the wind right now. You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You're facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? This is bullshit. I don't wanna do this anymore. I don't wanna be a cop. Can we do something else? I think I want to solve something else now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down. I've seen captains poke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up. Investigate, throw up. Initial autopsy, throw up. Bag it. He pats your back again. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. You seem to be fine. I think I've lost my sense of smell. There's a pause. A white lie. Not being hungover helps too. Okay, you said it. You need to say it. And now that you have, he withdraws his hand from your back and looks you in the eye. You need to get your shit together. Okay, shake your head. No, but I don't want to get my shit together. But my shit already is together. Okay. Thought gained. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. Tutorial agent. You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to the thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together, then come back and have another go. Okay, turn away. We can go around and think about other stuff. Can we go in again?
Yes?
Come in? Tell me about the case again. Oh, I didn't want to talk to him. Closed for winter. Please use main entrance. Oh, So we can go around and try to find the main entrance. What's the main entrance? This one? To the hostel. Guard to the cafeteria manager, a man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard. Notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant glances into
You run this
his
place.
little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Herbringer of Ruin. As I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. I'm currently in between names. Say nothing.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant. This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Right then. Questions? I got this. Play the fool. Who? Me? No, I'm good. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa. Who killed him? Why did Sylvie go away? Are you a bartender? You know, I actually can't think of a single thing. Why did Sylvie go away? She went away because none of your business. Have they not been telling you you're not a cop? Have they not been telling you you're not a cop? Am I not a cop? Everything is my business. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back, and because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that. Thank you. The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Didn't go well. I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obligated to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching. This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. You're right. I probably shouldn't have asked. What? That's right. If there's one thing I know about myself it's that I'm a total raging feminist. Do you have a phallus in your ear? I said I'm a feminist. That's good. But there is a timetable for this investigation, dictated to us by the stages of decomposition, and it says we need to move on. Who killed him? Are you bartender? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Who killed him? I'm not the police. That's your job. Were you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager. Understood. I hope it is. That's all. Let's go. Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. He points to you. You owe me 130 real. I don't know you shit. Oh, he puffs with indignation. You don't owe me shit? Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit. You owe me money. He turns to you calmly. We don't need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember? No, he called me. Sounded like extortion to me. But you see, he didn't. You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here, or some backpacking asshole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money. You're under arrest. You can arrest me. I haven't done anything. I don't really need you to say anything. I just need the money. Let's see. He dramatically turns a page in the ledger. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window has the first thing I saw when I came to work, so don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real, actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Rabbit. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. But what exactly is money? What are you? Brain damage? Actually, I might be. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. No, I'm just getting my bearings. Money is what grown-up people used to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or he peeks into the ledger, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Where can I get money? Why do I need it? President, show him the coins you found. Is this money? Proceed, but you don't show him the coins. They're yours. count them and give them to him. That's 20 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right? No, you see, there's a ting of sadness in his voice. That's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency, 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real. 100 times smaller? Okay. The cafeteria manager stands silently looking at the coppers on the corners before him. Isn't it evil, the order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have? There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. What happens now? He turns to the lieutenant. I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then he shrugs. Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in a Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. I don't remember where my home is. I'll see what I can do. I'm sorry, I cannot help more. Crazy's line his forehead above the spectacles. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started down. The man wants to say something, then thinks better of it. Good luck. All right. We have to wait another 30 minutes to see the body, the corpse again, that body. So I think we'll finish the gameplay here, and we will continue another time with this adventure called Disco Elysium. So thank you everyone for watching. We'll see us next time. See ya.